Okay, so that's the hot water heater, and now Robert gets to come inside, and I am learning all of this so that I can do it from now on. But we're going to take, whoops, if I can get this out of his way, we're going to take the plumbing apart so that we can go to the store and get all these parts, hopefully. And before we left my home base, we drained the water pipes so that Robert wouldn't get sprayed, because we knew we'd be doing this.
Yeah. There we go. Oh, there's a lot of water behind that. Yeah. So I was just telling Debra, I'm 99% sure the culprit is this is leaking inside and then running down the wall. And as soon as I pulled it off, there was a lot of water came out of the back of it, even though the shower hasn't been used in days, and because it leaks, not because Debra didn't want to shower, because it leaks. She was trying to protect her floor. I'll just throw that out there. I know it sounded bad when I said it. But it hasn't been used lately, and there should not be water here. The water's all turned off. So, yeah, it's very wet in here. So there's been leak. What happens is where this goes through the wall, it's been leaking inside here and then getting into the wall and running down the wall here and making a mess on the floor, and the flooring's lifting and stuff. So we're going to get this replaced, and that should take care of that problem. Ooh, yeah, see it. Oh, man.
So since Robert took that off, I went ahead and got a clip for you to see how it has been buckling the wall. But what is funny to me is you can see the old wallpaper behind there too. Okay, like we said, now we're going to Home Depot to pavement. It'll be a little bit quieter now. To get the parts, and the tricky thing is going to be finding the holes to line up the shower part so that we don't have to drill new holes or put in new plumbing. That ain't going to happen. So, you know, but in this day and age, it's so hard to get parts. I'm hoping that this will go fast and easy, and we'll find just what we need. So they didn't have the RV shower part that we need, not distributor, what's it called, Paul?
The mixer.
The mixer, and that came off the wall that has been leaking. And so Paul is so wonderful, he's helping us take this apart to see if we can fix what we have.
You have no issues around the body, so I'm pretty certain it's going to be just the O-ring. Try number 5. That's the other O-ring we need to change.
Oh, there's a third one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, see, I need to make sure that goes in.
Okay, guys, so Paul Muncie saved the day, and I can't thank you enough.
You're very welcome.
So I just finished reinstalling the shower valve here, or diverter, or mixer, or whatever the terminology you want to use. I coated the back of it with silicone tub and tail caulk to seal around the edges, because I don't want any water getting behind it against the wall. We're going to end up replacing this whole wall eventually, the interior wall here, because it's really rotted out pretty bad. So apparently it's been leaking for a while, and the plywood's wrecked, so we'll end up replacing that. But first we want to make sure we got the leak problem fixed, and we'll deal with that a little later on.
Okay, and for that to have rotted out, about how long do you think that's been leaking?
The amount of rot I'm seeing, and with, you know, being an RV is not always used, the shower is not always used, it's been parked at different times before you got it. I'm guessing probably several years now. It's quite a bit of damage. We might have some warping and staining from, you know, the little bit of time you've been noticing it was getting on the floor, but I think it's probably been leaking in the wall for quite a while. So
thank you, Robert.
Yeah.
Wondering, I have an RV. I live here, but I'm staying in an RV park. That's where my home base is. So why am I filling up water bottles? Well, I want to take a shower. What? Well, as you know, I think I'd shared, I can't remember now, that Phoenyx has had hot water heater issues and plumbing issues. The shower has a leak in the faucet and in the pipes, and we're having to replace the pipes. So in the meantime, I have no running water in my RV, period. So I'm back to boondocking, literally. So I'm filling up almost everything I can because I'm gonna have to also boil my water to have hot water to take a shower and wash my hair. So, oops, that's probably gonna be too much. So I just brought everything I could out, and then I'll filter this so that I'll have good drinking water. This will be my drinking water because I don't have a Berkey. I want a Berkey, but anyway, it's always something. You always got to be prepared and have backup plans. I'm coming, Bandit. Hold on, buddy. All right, like I said, I'm having to boil water for me to be able to take a shower. And one of the things that I have learned is that one of these gallon jugs, about half of cold water and half boiling hot water, is the right ratio. And I want to shampoo my hair and shower, so I'm doing all three. Well, I have a 3-burner stove, so I've put 3 things on here to get water hot so that I can take as much hot water with me as I can in the shower. Now, I'm going to turn this off for now so I can talk to you guys for a minute. Now, Robert and I have been working on the plumbing, and I've got a faucet on order, but it's not here yet. And he thinks that he can get the plumbing fixed this weekend so that I can at least have running water in my sink. But we'll see how it goes on getting the shower fixed. It may be a process, but that's what you do. When you have a home, you take care of it no matter what you need to do. It doesn't matter whether you're sticks and bricks, an RV, a van, whatever. As soon as my hot water is heated up, I am going to go take my shower and wash my hair, and I'll figure out how to give Bandit his bath as well. And I am going to have pretty soon an FAQ video coming up where I answer a bunch of frequently asked questions, so be sure and watch for that. But one of the questions is, or statements is, that people are like, I sure hope you get all these repairs finished on Phoenyx soon. Well, when you own a home, and especially an RV, I don't care what year it is, those repairs don't ever get finished. We might get ahead of the curve, but there's always something. At least that's been my experience, and it's just part of it. You're rolling down the highway and kind of creating earthquakes inside, so things just come loose and it happens, and you just make do and keep going. And she's a good rig. It's not that there's anything wrong with her. Just thought I'd throw that out there. I'm glad you're on this journey with us. Bandit and I appreciate you being here. Please make sure that you like, subscribe, share, and comment, and we'll see you down the road, everybody. Bye.